Okay. All right. Hi again, Mrs. Dawson. I just wanted to let everybody know. Is this recording? Okay, let's hope so. Anyway, this is Mrs. Dawson again. I just wanted to let you know this is primarily for pre-K grades, kindergarten 1 and 2. Anybody can watch it, but that's where we're geared to. I'm going to record something for 3, 4, 5 after this. Anyway, I just wanted to. I know I look scary. Hey, but we all look scary these days because we're wearing these masks to protect ourselves. Now, today I have goggles on and my swimming cap because I'm a swimmer. I go swimming a lot and I miss it. But anyway, this is something we're all going to get back to. We're going to get back to our regular lives, so it's something for me to look forward to. So also, oh yeah, I wanted to mention that speaking of swimming, I have a little stream that runs nearby my apartment, and the other day, I just want to tell you, I was on my way out to the mailbox and I saw a raccoon the size of Alaska. It was this big. And the two of us were like this. We were on a collision path and then we saw each other and we just slowly turned around and walked the other way. So I don't know if you're noticing that where you live, that there's more of abundance of animals out because people are inside. And anyway, so also speaking of Alaska, the size of Alaska, this is our little, what do you call it? Geology? No, geography lesson. And I have the globe right here. And we're going to talk just a minute about Alaska. So if anybody ever asks you, you'll know where it is. Okay, so here we go. So here's us. Can you see that? Oregon. Here we are. Oh, there we are in the orange. That's us, Oregon. And if you just walk a little bit, oh, there it is. Alaska. Do you see how big Alaska is? And compared to the rest of the United States, it is our largest state. So, and it's just, it's probably a long drive. I don't think it's a short drive. Right here to, is that it? Us? Yeah, Oregon. Okay, so that's our geography lesson for today. I like to sneak one in. So, anyway, we're talking today about how you feel. Oh, wow, I look bad in this. Here, let me take this off. Okay. Okay, so we're going to take... Oh, in Alaska, I bet they're wearing these. Yep, people who are trying to be safe are wearing these masks, okay? I don't know if they're wearing goggles to protect their eyes, okay? But I like to protect myself. So gloves. Where are the gloves? Okay. No props is falling down. So so where were we? Oh yeah. So today we want to talk about being helpers. Okay? Because I bet all of you are helping out at home. Okay? Where's mine? Okay, so here we go. So today, also, I just want to let you know, I just want to thank everybody who watched last week. I am just thrilled that anybody watched it at all. I was very nervous about that, as you know. So I appreciate your comments. I appreciate you watching it. So here we go. For today, we're going to have the author of Breaking News. It's a really nice book. I watched the author Sarah Lynn read it aloud. She does a really, really good job. So that's what we'll be watching. So that book is about what it's like to be a helper. Now, is this recording? Okay, I gotta just have to trust it. I can't. Oh, there we go. Okay. So anyway, talking about being a helper, because I bet all of you are trying to help out, and you may not know what to do. This we're trying, this virus, this pandemic, as you've heard about, we're all trying to do our best. We're trying to figure out the best way to help each other, to do our jobs. And anyway, so today I want you to think, first we're going to think about, check in, how you feeling? Happy? Sad? Worried? Want to be alone? There's all kinds of feelings you can have. So also, I wanted to talk about being a helper. Now, if you can, go ahead and get out something to draw with, or just watch me. I'm, as we all know, I'm a really bad artist. But, so I have a helper here with me. His name, as you know, is Major the cat. Major is busy right now sleeping. I'm sorry. So I'm going to draw a picture. See if you can draw a picture at home if you like. A picture of, oh wow, he doesn't have that big a head. Major the cat. He has hazel eyes. I don't know about the nose. Anyway, so Major the cat. See, I can't draw. You guys are better drawers than I am for sure. We're going to draw his paws, his legs. Really, anyway. So Major the cat has been helping me out greatly by vacuuming. Okay? He has helped out. He really can't organize very good, but he can sweep, and this is a vacuum. As you know, cats love vacuums. So, there he is vacuuming. Okay, can you make a picture of you helping out? What is it that you're helping out with at home? I'm sure you are. You know what? You kids are a joy. We just love you at school. We're just very disappointed that we can't be there with you. Anyway, you guys, you're bright and funny and got big brains and know how to use computers, and so we're missing you. Okay. So anyway, that is what the book's about today. And I want you to pay attention. It's about a little gal, and I want you to just notice that she wants to be a helper. There are helpers. Sometimes a helper can be an animal. Sometimes a helper can be your favorite blankie. Sometimes a helper can be a stuffed animal. Sometimes a helper can be, one of the adults you live with. So we're now going to watch. First of all, I want to thank Ms. Stovall for helping me, because my capacity to run the computer is limited. So if I had a picture of Ms. Stovall, I'd show it to you. Okay, so we're going to watch breaking news. Okay, it's coming up. I'll see you on the other side.
The Breaking News by Sarah Lynn Rule. I remember when we heard the bad news. Suddenly, Mom is glued to the television. Dad can't stop checking his phone. They whisper, and I pretend not to hear. It is more than a little scary. Mom forgets to tuck me in. Dad is too tired for bedtime stories. It seems like everyone else feels it too. At school, my teacher says to look for the helpers. Even when the news is bad, you can still find good people trying to make things better in big and small ways. I want to help in a big way. I decide to put on the funniest show ever to make everyone laugh again. But the grown-ups don't feel like laughing. I tell them about the force fields I'll invent to keep us all safe. But their smiles are tiny and sad. I try to be on my best behavior all the time, to be so good, but they hardly even notice. I think maybe there is nothing I can do to help in a big way. I feel small. So maybe I can try to do just one small thing? And maybe another, and another, and one more. Small things don't solve everything. The bad news is still there after all. But then again, so are we.
Hi. Wasn't that a good book? I really liked how she read it too. So if you remember the book, it says, the whole family was upset by the news they heard on the TV. Okay, I'm sure you all could tell me what's the big news for us happening now that we're having to deal with and adapt to. It's the coronavirus that's making a lot of people very sick, and that's why we're protecting ourselves, remember, when we go out. So, how has the news about the virus, I don't know if you watch it, or I'm sure, the adults you live with are talking about it, I'm guessing. How has the news about the virus made you feel? How about your family? How do they feel? Lots of strong feelings going on about what's happening. But even when the news is bad, you can still find good people trying to make things better in big ways and small ways. So I know that you're helping out at home, but who are the other helpers in your home? Major the cat is my helper. Remember the characters, their faces changed when the girl, she tried to do small things. Doesn't matter if you're doing a small thing or not. You can be a helper, okay? And helpers we talked about don't have to be human. They can be an animal. And I'm gonna here's some of my helpers, and they're not human, okay? When I remember about going swimming and how much I love to swim, and I'm gonna do it again, well, what I do is go put on my bathing hat, and I put on my goggles. Sometimes I put on my swimsuit. I won't today. I put on my goggles, and you know what? I feel better. Those are my helpers. Everybody, you got a helper, and you can be a helper. Okay, thanks for watching today. The producer wants me to cut these shorter, so I'm going to try and be shorter. So I will see you next week, I hope, and I will go on. Bye. Bye bye.